Shaw's record in Sacramento, and 4 guys are gunning for it. 3 barrels. Oh, he's done on the first barrel.
Goodness me.
He should throw it from just a bit harder.
Oh, there you go. That's why that guy took
Too close.
Wow. Colin, I don't like to say it, but you were talking
His knee in the final last year. Seems to have made a good recovery. He's been doing a lot of deadlifting to try and build his hamstrings back up. He's really solid, actually. Putting his straps on there, Tom, playing it safe.
Tom wanting no mistakes as he progresses through. So focused on this.
And also, if it becomes a little difficult at the top, it's so easy for the bar to slip, and it's got a lot of knurling. It could easily take a chunk of skin out of your hands. He doesn't want that in the heat.
1-2. Number 5. 39 seconds. Needs to get the shimmy on.
Well, Yako could get the scalp. No, he doesn't.
I think Tom.
He's nervous. Those stones are going to swing out, then swing back in and take his legs out.
Just got to creep over that line. He manages that with a very awkward turn. Yes, these Webster stones are horrible for the knees.
Oh, Tom Evans started his turn just way too early there. He was ended up going sideways.
Well, 10 seconds now for Bish to re-lift those stones. Those handles very thin, horrible on the fingers.
Oh, that's some brute power there. Oh, did it crush his foot? Goodness me, that wasn't great from Evans.
Pretty bad on the ankles as well. As Bishop battles on towards 40 metres, that will be that. The Britain's Adam Bishop.
Oh, we only have to look at 6'8" with very long arms. He's got a long way to push it.
Ooh. Always fights back and gets it.
Great power.
For Tom Stoneman.
Well, Eddie said he's got his hands full, literally full of plasters. He's got bandages on them there. This is not great. And you consider quite how thick this bar is, and it's knurled, so it's really rough. But he gets it up. What a tough guy Hooper is. Well, the pain there, and he goes down. Definitely in the lead. Maybe a winner. That's a really excellent distance.
140 pounds.
This is serious weight territory now. Audiaka, about 130 kilos himself. But look at that Olympic lifting background. It's perfectly sat. This clavicle jerks it overhead. No problem.
And he's delighted. Contact with the ground.
Yes, easy enough to get hold of a bar and weights and do some walking with that, but getting hold of a car.
Getting hold of a 1967 Beetle.
Yes, exactly. Not that easy. And convertible ones too. Amazing what you can do with a welding torch. As Dowinski definitely in the lead here. Galtree slow and steady, but I don't think he's done a deep enough pickup.
That's a good time from Dowinski. Galtree, though, struggling slightly, just waddling that car now.
He's having to be very deliberate. It's not quite high enough off the ground, and if he hits it at all with any of those tyres, he doesn't, though. Singleton going for 5.
And this is fast. Go! Not quite as fast as Heinler, but fast nevertheless from Singleton.
10 seconds.
So.
Is a very fast time to beat.
That's an interesting start from Big Tom. Not putting his arms on it, but having said that, he got it really right under his chin and it's moving. This is looking good.
It's moving very fast.
Oh, he's really ploughing all his energy into this. He may well gasp long before the end of this. Has he got the fitness to keep this up? He's just incredible, piston-like, these massive legs of him.
Look at that for a time, my goodness. It kind of took us by surprise.
Let's see what he can do in the overhead press. Wow, really quick from Mitchell, he looks slick at that.
Well, no problems there from Mitchell. Straight arm, snapped his legs, using the power belly.
Just watching Hansen there as well. He twisted again on the second, but he's through it. But Mitchell, this could be very fast indeed. 37 seconds is what Singleton did.
Well, he managed it. A little unstable.
And he got the down signal from referee Gregor Edmonds there.
Go, Tom!
From in the golden, 210 kilograms, 462 pounds. Absolutely smashing the car walk here in Myrtle Beach in South Carolina. Rob Kearney! What a career here. All the best in his future endeavors. Representing Australia, Eddie Williams.
I knew that I had at least 40 in.
So well in the squat. Gavin, of course, did a bit better than last year in the squat, but still finished last, I'm afraid. He needs a big event here, and it's a big man's event, Danny. Height gives a huge advantage. Of course, you're quick enough, that is, and Maxime is overcoming the disadvantage with incredible athleticism here. This is quick.
He absolutely is. Look at this. Bilton has more of an advantage. Hasn't got the speed of Boudreau.
No, he doesn't. Boudreau, though, oh, he's starting to bend his arms. That's a big error. You need to keep them locked and drive with your legs. Big Gavin, he's a bit slower, but he's just as fast, laden or unladen. Here we go. Number 4, not as quick as Ortmar.
Well, 6'6" Gavin Bilton, just letting that ease down.
I don't think any man's got number 5 in them. This is my opinion. It's a big beast, this last one. Boudreau's going to give it a go. No, he's not.
thought better of it.
15 seconds left for Big Gav.
No, absolutely not. He thinks he's exhausted.
Have a cup of tea for Gav, I think. Max, 41 seconds. 10 seconds slower than Ortmeyer, who...
and technique are so important to the kettlebell throw. The athletes need to get themselves into a rhythm and find the right trajectory to get the kettlebell over the bar.
It starts at the 44-pound weight and goes all the way up to that largest one, which is 66 pounds.
There's a perfect example of poor trajectory there. Eddie Hall is so powerful, had plenty of height, but the wrong angle means that he has to make this a...
And it's a massive advantage, you know, just like basketball. You can't coach height and all that. Look at this. Not quite as slick as what we saw with Brian Shaw, but he's got all the raw power.
That's all that matters at the moment, just the power.
Oh, just over.
Just over for Tom Stoltman. It all counts, and look at that time.
Yes.
That's it, Tom! Come on!
There's his brother Luke, who did not make the final this year. Came 7th last year in the final, but Big Tom.
First event so convincingly.
Representing Great Britain,
Adam Bishop. Cool and focused as always.
On the whistle.
Well, I have to say that there's something just special about Novikov this year. He's been very quiet. He seems extraordinarily driven. And you can understand why. He's had special leave to come here from Ukraine, and he really wants to put in a performance for his countrymen. And Bishop, though, a great deadlifter, hanging with the world's strongest man of 2020.
Always known for his explosive power and speed. So fast on those straps, Novikov gets to the 5th.
Oh, 840 pounds! Does it?
Like it was nothing. Brilliant from Novikov, and Bishop finishes 2, 37.44 for the Brit.
Good effort there. He's beaten by the better man, 35.64. He's a man on a mission.
First two.
We have seen some courageous efforts in this event, and now we get to Leetsies, who's currently in 2nd here in the final. He trained with Thor in the last year in both Los Angeles as well as Iceland to help gain experience and learn from the defending champion. We'll see how that works out here.
The squat lift is an event, Brent, that is very quad dominant. Certainly not a problem for Martins Leetsies. One of the things I'm noticing is he's really attacking this weight. Has a little bit of a reset and bobble there. But what we saw with Shaw and Thor, they were very gingerly dropping the weight, whereas Leetsies is really attacking it.
9 for Leetsies. And he goes into the lead. Double checking with Magnus for Magnuson, the head referee. And indeed, that mark of 9, with 1 man left to go, Kiliashkovsky, that mark of 9 is the lead. Appearance in the final, extending his own record. His only miss was his debut in 2008. So you wonder, Aaron, how much experience will play a role here.
The experience that Shaw brings in is his mental toughness and strength. The mentality to stay focused and avoid the costly mistakes are why he's been so successful.
It's interesting to note that he's wearing gloves.
Everything Brian Shaw does is with intention. Even the way he's lowering this massive weight, it's like he's a coiled spring waiting to get to the bottom and then just unleashes after that eccentric movement and pushes his hips through, and he is repping these out one after the other.
Number to beat is 7. He's at 6, and to your point, he loves to control the situation. He does not like variables.
He is a thoughtful giant, powerful and intellectual at the same time. but he's feeling the 750 pounds.
Well, he goes in the lead with his 8th, and now trying to pad that lead. Can he get a 9th?
Ooh.
No.
Brent, he suddenly dropped that barbell. Looks like he's almost out on his feet, like he's going to pass out.
The 2024 SBD World's Strongest Man. For the third time, we have a champion here for Tom Stoneman.
Zajunas' lower body is so strong, but that first rep kind of threw him off, Brent, got him off balance a little bit. Now he's smoothing things out, but there he was a little unbalanced there as well, Brent. When that weight with 725 pounds kind of herky-jerky side to side, not only has he got to lift it, but again, he's got to control and stabilize that. He's making his job much harder than it needs to be.
14 is the leading number. He still looks strong even with those bobbles.
Well, he says he's been kind of saving some things up in the qualifying rounds. This is where he's going to need all that extra energy.
Zajunas Zabiscus. He's the new leader. 15 for Zabiscus.
Really, it's down to either him, Luke, or Tom Evans as to who makes it into that stone off, and that's a brilliant start.
Look at this. Gavin Bilton. I know Eddie said it's not fun to do. Seems like a man enjoying himself. And this will put him ahead. Absolutely, that's a fast 6.
Really fast. Now he's going for the Big Daddy.
Quite far away.
68 pounds, and no, he comes up short. I think you're right, Danny. He's probably about a yard and a half away there. Needs to be a little closer to that bar. He's going to get the trajectory right, as Eddie Hall said.
Up, 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 and down, down, down it comes, and I think, yeah, that's it. That's it for Gavin Bilton. He feels he's done.
Eddie Williams and Luke Stoneman.
30 meters, time to vent as we get it on here.
Yeah, Brent, this is one of the heaviest super yokes ever. The athletes want the height of the bar low enough where they don't have to squat to be able to pick it up, but it has to also be high enough where it won't hit the ground when they walk.
Pritchett looks very strong with a 992 pounds.
Looks very smooth in his technique. Every time the athletes drop that super yoke, they have to use extra leg strength to be able to get it up. It's a huge disadvantage to drop it.
Coming in, Von Staden struggling. Pritchett strong to the finish of the 30-meter course. 34.
And it's a series of muscles in your forearms that just, it can keep growing and getting stronger until you're middle-aged. It's not like the rest of your body necessarily. And they're all now knocking on the door of 40. Hopefully he can capitalize on a bit of that.
Yeah. We asked him actually if he had any advice for wannabe strongmen, and he said, you must like the pain.
Yes. Living in a world of pain. Right now, there's no way out. He's got to hang on here. With that mouth guard in, that's his flick switch, if you like, just to get into game mode when he pops that in. I suppose it's the best for trying to suck in as much oxygen, though. 45 seconds.
This is good from JF Caron. How much further can he go?
Look at the bite down on his teeth. I see why he's wearing it now. That's impressive.
52.67 for JF.